Jeremy Clarkson is making headlines again, this time for calling out the BBC over a highly controversial performance at Glastonbury. The former Top Gear star has joined a growing number of voices criticizing the network after it failed to promptly remove a performance by rap-punk duo Bob Vylan from BBC One Player. During their set at Glastonbury's West Holt stage, Bob Vylan led the crowd in chants of "Free, Free Palestine," and more controversially, "Death, Death to the IDF." Israel Defense Forces. The moment sparked immediate backlash, especially when it was revealed that BBC Director General Tim Davie was at the festival when it happened. Davie later admitted the content should not have been made available on demand, but the footage remained live on BBC iPlayer for 5 more hours, leading to widespread outrage and even calls for his resignation. Clarkson didn't hold back in his response, addressing the controversy in his column for The Sun. "It was a pretty amazing spectacle, if I'm honest," he wrote, referencing how festival-goers eagerly joined in the chants, even though I'm willing to bet 90% of them had absolutely no clue what the IDF is. While Clarkson acknowledged that protests and idealistic behavior are common at music festivals, he drew a line between what happens in the moment and what is later broadcast to the general public. "The crowds are young and idealistic, and they chant and they weep, and then they grow up and buy a people carrier and no harm's done," he said. But people watching at home are not young and idealistic, or stoned. What shocked Clarkson most was the BBC's delay in removing the footage, calling it baffling that no one at the network reacted immediately. "You know it, and I know it, and yet somehow the BBC didn't know it. Why?" he asked. Clarkson went on to suggest that had the chants targeted another group like immigrants, the BBC would have pulled the plug instantly. But Bob Vylan was chanting about the awfulness of the Israeli army, he added, and to a BBC person, that doesn't trigger instinctive revulsion at all. Having worked at the BBC for many years, Clarkson claimed the organization is run largely by soft lefties, whose perspectives are often reinforced in their personal and professional circles. Everyone they talk to at the water cooler and everyone they meet at their agreeable Islington dinner parties says the same thing, he noted. The Palestinians are right, and Israel is wrong. As a result, the plug stayed in the wall. Whether one agrees with Clarkson or not, his comments add fuel to an already heated debate over the BBC's handling of politically charged content. One thing is certain: this story, like the chants at Glastonbury, won't be fading away anytime soon.